Alright guys, welcome back. I'm trying to do another design today and it looks like this. Also found it on Pinterest. I just recently went to Discount Fabric Store. I bought $70 worth of lace and maybe $15 of an underlayer, and then I'm going to use that velvet that I've had for almost a year now. And I'm going to show you guys the process of making this dress. It should be pretty simple. I've done something like this before, but the only thing is some of the fabric is non-stretch, especially the lace, so my measurements have to be pretty exact. And I'm mostly going to do this just by cutting freehand and then measuring it on my body and taking it in from there. So I'll show you guys that. Okay. Alright, here's all my fabrics. So to get started, we have my underlayer, which is this. It's a slightly off-white, maybe even cream colored fabric, a little bit of texture. It is kind of see-through, but luckily when I layer the lace on top of it, you can't see through it. And here is my $70 worth of lace. I do think it's really beautiful though. So it will look nice. I'm just gonna have to give it a try. Hopefully I don't damage it because that would be really, really sad. I also bought this invisible zipper. I'll be honest, I haven't used one of these and I'm not good at adding zippers, so I will probably be either asking my mom for help or I'll be watching a YouTube tutorial to do that. And lastly, I have this little bit of black velvet fabric. This is very stretchy, but it's only going to go across the top, across the bust. So I'll be utilizing only a little bit of this, but at least it gets some of it gone, right? I've got so much of it. Oh. There's a hole. Ugh. That's irritating. I'm also gonna say when I bought this fabric that they said there was this random seam line through it. Can you guys see that? Luckily it's on the other side. There's still enough of it that I could fit this around my body, but that's just crazy. Honestly, I might fold it over there and make that the cut. Let's think about this though. I need to make a cut down the back as well. No, this will work. This works. So I'm folding this over. This is practically in half. The reason why I'm doing this is because I believe that this amount will wrap entirely around my body comfortably. Again, this fabric is stretchy. The lace is the only part that's not. So that goes around my body. Yep, very nice. Okay, I cut off that extra layer. Now this fabric should be about the right length, but what I need to do is take this to the sewing machine and I'm gonna carve out a little bit of the fabric just to get started, put it on my body, pin it inside out, and then take it in where it needs to be taken in. So I'll take you guys over to my machine. Let's go. Okay, I'm back. The lighting is terrible in this room, but I was just rethreading my sewing machine because I only had black string on here, so I'm very lazy. I just tie the white string onto the black and hopefully it threads through properly. If not, then I'll redo it entirely. But I went to my room, I had this flipped inside out, I pinned it to my body. You can see those metal parts are the pins. I'm gonna basically use that as my guidelines to take in the dress. Okay, so I'm back before I'm about to leave, but what I've done so far was sew the lace to the base fabric. I did a back cut right here. You guys can kind of see that. But I have to head out. When I come back, I'll be sewing this together and hopefully have the dress done by the end of today, but I also have other things to do, so maybe not. We'll see. Okay, I'm back. So I went to practice, came back, sewed it together. This is what it looks like right now. It's obviously very loose in the back. So what I'm gonna do is take it in, but unfortunately I don't have time today. I'm gonna head out and gonna go see my friends because we're finally having a sleepover. But I will be finishing this soon and I will be sure to show you guys the final design, I promise. Alright guys, I'm back. Last I left off, I was just figuring out how to get the dress to conform to my body, but I need to get this zipper done. So I've serged the edges of the lace and now I'm pinning it, and I'm gonna do another sew down and then cut it through, attach the zipper, and I will show you guys what that looks like at the end. But I still have to take in the dress and then I have to make the sleeves. Alright, I currently just sewed in the zipper. I'm leaving an excess amount at the top because I'm going to add a little bit of the black kind of overlay, fold this part down and sew that all together because this has to still unzip in the very top of my back. Right now I'm tearing apart the seams so that the zipper is actually utilizable. That's not a real word, is it? But this has taken me a hot minute, so it's going to be kind of boring for a second, guys. Alright, there we go. Now you can see that the zipper, this is also inside out by the way, the whole dress. The zipper is fully open now, and I tried my best to make sure that the lace is not fraying off, although I think I may have cut through some small pieces. That's just gonna happen, and I'll have to live with that. I'm not going for perfection, I never really am, because who am I to expect that of myself when I've only made maybe like 10 garments in my life? But there. The zipper, it works. I love this. I'm so glad I can actually do zippers now, guys. It's so useful. Alright, so I also took in the edges. I used my serger to do that. The seam line ends abruptly though, so I'm not quite sure how this will look when it's on my body. We're gonna try that out right now. Hey guys! Alright, I'm back. I just finished the costume, or sorry, the dress. I haven't shown it to you guys, but I will, maybe you guys can get a picture for me after dinner? Yeah! Okay, yeah, I'm here with my friends. We just went to Disney on Ice, now we're at dinner, and here they are. This is Sophia and Luz. Luz was already in the vlog. And, well, let me show you guys what we're up to right now. We got some coloring pages.
A nice fancy restaurant with nice fancy activities.
Wait, it is really nice though. You can see the chandeliers and everything.
Painting on the wall too.
Oh yeah. But
with all these windows, the bar, there's a bar behind you.
I'm getting steak frites. Oh, there's a bar. Wait, this is really fancy. I like
Oh, date with the girls.
I'm just showing off what we got. This is my steak frites. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you want to show your
It's my fettuccine carbonara with chicken.
And I got a chicken salad. Yes. Alright, time to eat.
Bon appetit.
Okay guys, I'm back. It's been actually a very, very long day and it's late at night, so I'm talking as quiet as I can. But the dress was finished. I didn't get any pictures of me out inside in it today, but I wanted to make sure to show it to you guys, so here it is. I'm not sure if you guys can see the bottom, but it's so cute, and I promise I will upload some pictures at some point very soon. And I hope that you guys really like the design. It's really fun. It was actually super easy, although I will say I myself skip on some very important steps. I probably should be measuring more often, and I need to pre-plan my steps. But for what it's worth and for how quickly I threw it together, I really love it. I do think it's a little bit messy in some of these corners, but I was thinking I could even take some more of the black fabric and create little bows. That'd be really cute. So thank you for staying with me on this journey for this outfit. I'll probably fix it up and you guys will probably see it on my Instagram. So I will see you guys in the next video.